What's good, Vikings Nation? SKOL, it's your fellow diehard Vikings fan here, ready to light up your day with the hottest Minnesota Vikings news. Today, we're diving into something that's got every fan buzzing. Our team's absolutely electric deep passing game, led by the genius of Kevin O'Connell. Are we watching the NFL's most lethal aerial attack? Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Picture this: US Bank Stadium roaring, Sam Darnold dropping back, and a laser zooming 25 yards downfield to Justin Jefferson. That's the kind of magic we're seeing every week, and it's no fluke. According to the latest stats, the Vikings are the NFL's best at deep passing, topping the league in completions and touchdowns on throws over 20 yards. How does that make you feel, SKOL Squad? Drop it in the comments. We're breaking this down into 10 epic scenes to unpack why Kevin O'Connell's playbook is torching defenses and what's next with rookie sensation J.J. McCarthy waiting in the wings. From jaw-dropping stats to play-calling wizardry, this is your one-stop shop for Vikings news. Let's get into it. SKOL. Scene 1. The Vikings' deep passing domination. Vikings Nation, let's talk about our air raid. The Minnesota Vikings are straight up owning the deep passing game in 2024. We're not just chucking bombs. We're surgically dismantling defenses with throws in that sweet 15 to 30-yard range. Per Pro Football Focus, we lead the NFL with 36 completions on 75 attempts for throws over 20 yards. That's a 48% completion rate. Tops in the league. Why does this matter? Because every time we go deep, we're not just gaining yards, we're scoring. With 10 touchdowns on these throws, ranking third in the NFL, we're making defenses sweat. Imagine being a cornerback trying to cover Justin Jefferson or Jordan Addison when they're streaking downfield. Good luck with that. So, what's the secret sauce? It's not just talent, it's strategy. Kevin O'Connell's play calling is like a chess master outsmarting a rookie. Want to know how he's doing it? Keep watching, because we're about to break down the plays that make us unstoppable. What's your favorite Vikings deep ball moment this season? Tell me below. Let's give a massive SKOL to Kevin O'Connell, the brain behind this offensive explosion. This guy isn't just a coach. He's a quarterback whisperer who's turning our signal callers into superstars. Whether it's Sam Darnold or the incoming J.J. McCarthy, O'Connell knows how to maximize talent like nobody else in the NFL. His favorite weapon? In-breaking routes like dagger and bow, hitting receivers right in front of the safeties. These aren't random shots. They're calculated strikes that exploit defensive weaknesses. Last season, O'Connell's play designs led to 23 big-time throws, according to PFF, fourth in the league. That's the kind of creativity that keeps fans like us screaming at the TV. But here's the question. Can O'Connell keep this magic going with a rookie QB? His ability to scheme around player strengths has us ranked as the NFL's best deep passing team. What do you think makes KOC so special? Drop your thoughts in the comments, Vikings fans. Alright, let's talk about Sam Darnold. Yes, that's Sam Darnold. The guy's been slinging it like a Pro Bowler in 2024, leading the NFL with 36 completions on deep throws. Those 75 attempts, tied for first in the league. And that 48% completion percentage on 20-plus yard passes? Untouchable. This is Vikings news you can't ignore. Darnold's not just throwing prayers. He's hitting dimes. Picture him dropping a perfect spiral to Jordan Addison on a 25-yard dagger route, splitting the safeties. That's the kind of precision that's got defenses scrambling and fans like us losing our minds. 10 touchdowns on deep throws? That's third in the NFL, and it feels so good to say it. But here's the kicker. Darnold's doing this in a contract year. Is he the future, or is he setting the stage for J.J. McCarthy? What do you think, SKOL Nation? Should we lock up Darnold or hand the keys to the rookie? Let's hear it in the comments. Vikings fans, let's get nerdy for a second. You might think deep passing means 40-yard bombs, but our bread and butter is the 15 to 30-yard range. Why? Because that's where Kevin O'Connell's schemes shine brightest. We're not about low-percentage heaves. We're about high IQ throws that carve up defenses like a hot knife through butter. Think about it. Routes like dagger and bow hit right where safeties hesitate, and our receivers, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, are absolute monsters in that range. The stats back it up. 36 completions on 75 attempts, leading the league. That's not luck. That's O'Connell outsmarting everyone. So, what's the vibe in the stands when you see JJ or Addison break free for a 25-yard gain? Electric, right? I want to know your favorite play from this season's deep passing clinic. Drop it below, and let's keep the SKOL energy going. Let's zoom in on the dagger route. O'Connell's go-to play that's leaving defenses in shambles. This in-breaking route, usually run by Jefferson or Addison, hits 20 to 25 yards downfield, right in the soft spot between the corner and safety. It's like watching a perfectly timed dance. And our guys are always a step ahead. Why does it work? O'Connell's play design manipulates safeties, forcing them to choose between covering the deep middle or the sideline. Spoiler, they're choosing wrong every time. With Darnold's 61 miles per hour arm strength, yep, that's elite, he's dropping dimes into those tight windows. Last season, we saw 23 big-time throws, many on this exact concept. Want to know what's even crazier? This is just the beginning. With J.J. McCarthy's love for the middle of the field, the dagger could become even deadlier. What's your take, Vikings Nation? Is the dagger our secret weapon? Hit the comments. Speaking of J.J. McCarthy, let's talk about the rookie who's got us all hyped. Fresh off a national championship at Michigan, this kid's arm is a cannon, clocked at 61 miles per hour, and he loves attacking the middle of the field. Vikings news alert. McCarthy's taking over as QB1 in 2025, and the future looks insane. McCarthy's tape from Michigan screams potential. He's got that fearless streak, firing lasers on in-breaking routes like, you guessed it, dagger. Pair that with O'Connell's play calling, and we might be looking at the next great Vikings QB. His ability to read defenses and deliver under pressure is exactly what KOC loves. But here's the big question. Can McCarthy match Darnold's deep passing magic right out of the gate? Transitioning to the NFL ain't easy, but with O'Connell's scheming, I'm betting on fireworks. What's your hype level for J.J. McCarthy, SKOL Nation? Sound off below. Let's circle back to Kevin O'Connell, because this man deserves all the flowers. His ability to take any quarterback, Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, soon J.J. McCarthy, and turn them into deep ball wizards is unreal. The guy's like a chef, turning whatever's in the fridge into a 5-star meal. That's why we're the NFL's best at deep passing. O'Connell's secret? He schemes to his players' strengths. Darnold's arm strength? Perfect for 20-yard daggers. McCarthy's middle-of-the-field courage? Built for O'Connell's playbook. Add in elite weapons like Jefferson and Addison, and it's no wonder we're torching defenses week after week. What's the most exciting part of this offense for you? Is it O'Connell's brain, the receivers, or the QB play? I'm dying to know what gets you hyped, Vikings fans. Drop it in the comments, and let's keep the SKOL train rolling. Time for some cold, hard facts, Vikings Nation. Our deep passing stats are straight up ridiculous. Tied for first in attempts, 75. First in completions, 36. First in completion percentage, 48%. Third in touchdowns, 10. And fourth in big-time throws, 23. This isn't just good, it's historic. When's the last time the Vikings dominated like this? These numbers aren't just bragging rights. They're proof of a system firing on all cylinders. From O'Connell's play designs to Darnold's execution to Jefferson's acrobatics, every piece is clicking. And with McCarthy stepping in, those numbers could climb even higher in 2025. What stat blows your mind the most? Are you geeking out over the completion percentage or the touchdowns? Hit the comments and let's nerd out together over these Vikings news stats. So where do we go from here, SKOL Nation? With J.J. McCarthy taking the reins in 2025, the Vikings' deep passing game could reach new heights. His arm strength and love for the middle of the field mesh perfectly with O'Connell's dagger and bow concepts. We might see even more explosive plays next season. But it's not just about the QB. Our receivers, Jefferson, Addison, Hawkinson, are a nightmare for defenses. And with O'Connell's track record of scheming around talent, he'll find new ways to keep DBs guessing. The latest Vikings news from Vikings.com hints at new wrinkles in the playbook for 2025. Any guesses what they might be? What's got you most excited for next season? Is it McCarthy's potential? O'Connell's genius? or our stacked receiving core? Drop your predictions below, and let's dream big for our Vikings. Vikings Nation, we're just getting started. The Minnesota Vikings are building something special, and we're all along for the ride. From Sam Darnold's deep ball heroics to J.J. McCarthy's bright future, this team is giving us every reason to scream SKOL. What's your bold prediction for the rest of 2025? I want to hear from every single one of you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's the MVP of our passing game? What play do you want to see more of? And how hyped are you for McCarthy's debut? Your voice matters, so let's make some noise. If you love this Vikings news breakdown, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Share this with your fellow Vikings fans, and let's keep the SKOL spirit alive. Until next time, SKOL Vikings.